Germany stunned by Japan comeback in latest World Cup shock. Doha, Qatar. After Saudi Arabia's win over Argentina, Qatar 2022 saw not just another upset, but another come-from-behind upset, with the supposed minnow appending the heavy favorite. Germany went ahead in the first half on Wednesday via an Ilkay Gundogan penalty, but substitutes Ritsu Doan and Takuma Asano struck in the last 15 minutes to turn the tie on its head. Japan's 2-1 victory underscores just how shaky this Germany side have become, particularly when they appear in control. Japan subs make a huge difference. 4 years ago, Japan were on the verge of knocking out Belgium and advancing to the World Cup quarterfinals. This time, they began with arguably the biggest shock result they have ever garnered, over 4-time world champions Germany. But the 2-1 win owes a lot to this side's ability to remain calm and make the sort of substitutions that change games. Having gone a goal down after goalkeeper Shuichi Gonda conceded a needless penalty, in a first half which saw Germany create little, Japan coach Hajime Moriyasu nailed all his substitutions. Kaoru Mitoma offered creativity and invention down the left. Takuma Asano was a whirlwind of energy and precision. Takehiro Tomoyasu offered the kind of stability at the back that allowed Japan to be more attacking, and Takumi Minamino, in his own, sometimes sloppy way, wreaked havoc and played a big part in the equalizer. Japan went from the counter-attacking approach of the first half to a far more intense pressing game in midfield and a hit-in-transition style that rattled Germany. I'm not sure they could have turned it around were it not for the 5 substitutes. Germany's lopsided attack fails. Germany finished the game with Mario Götze, Youssoufa Moukoko and Niklas Füllkrug up front. In other words, a one-time phenom who had been written off 3 years ago and is only now making a timid return. A guy who only turned 18 on the day the World Cup started, and a guy winning at 29, only his second Germany cap. This was coach Hansi Flick's plan B, and that must be a serious concern. Flick had to turn to plan B because plan A consisted of a bunch of pieces that don't quite fit together. Kai Havertz was perennially stuck between following instructions and following instinct. Thomas Müller drifted slowly to the right flank and got in Serge Gnabry's way. Meanwhile, 19-year-old star Jamal Musiala showed glimpses of brilliance, but was relegated to an area out wide on the left which does little for his immense talent. The focus will be on Germany's uncharacteristic collapse and defensive errors from Nico Schlotterbeck and goalkeeper Manuel Neuer conceding at the near post. But fundamentally it was a function of Germany's front 6 being unable to control the game in the second half. Plan A. And that plan B is the equivalent of trying to fix Thanksgiving lunch with stuff you might pick up at the gas station.